So, have you guessed who lives in this house? Well, at least it used to belong to LeBron James before he left for the LA Lakers. The reason why I'm showing you this is to kind of compare and contrast how paying for college is and is not similar to buying a house. So today it's possible to get a loan or the funding to pay for college, and right now we're finding college admissions counselors are really good at convincing you to go to school. But with student loan debt now surpassing $1.6 trillion, we're trying to educate people into being a smarter consumer of a college education. So mortgage guidelines are in place for a reason. If you think about it, we won't loan an 18-year-old with no work or no credit history the money to buy a house, but we do lend them the money to finance college every day. If you think about the process in borrowing from a mortgage to buy a house, it may be something like this. Typically, when you buy a house, you go to the bank, you take out a loan. They can ask you all kinds of questions to see where you are financially. They're looking to see what is the most they can lend you so that you can reasonably pay it back. So if I went in and tried to take out a student loan for LeBron's home, they probably would laugh at me because it's a huge house and it's expensive. I would get denied because I don't have his income or his resources to pay for that. So colleges, we want to think about it the same way because they need to be pre-approved just like getting a mortgage. So we have a new approach to college funding, and really it's about trying to empower families to make informed college choices. So a lot of times we have the net price calculators and all the information, but really what does all that mean? So we're here to kind of help you be more informed by providing information that actually help you in terms of shopping for colleges, because ultimately you want to look at it as just like any other shopping process, and you want to look at all the tools and resources to actually make sure you're making the best choice. And as a Dave Ramsey Master Coach, we talk about college funding as baby step 5, and so that's about college funding. And I can tell you, as a member of the Generation X and a parent of a college student, and soon to be have another child in college, I've learned most parents have really come in the process having gone to school 20 plus years ago, and it was a lot different. And so there's a lot of things I didn't know, and so I've actually had to learn all that information, and now I want to share that with you. With college costs being anywhere from $200,000 to $300,000 for an education, that's one heck of an investment, and it's vital that you actually make it a informed decision in advance, because it either is going to impact you from a retirement perspective or may impact your child from being able to live on the after college. Maybe they're delaying their life. They can't buy a house. They can't maybe get married or raise children. And so we want to think about it, just because it really is it is become quite a burden on families. And with some elite colleges now having tuition in the range of $75,000 to $80,000 a year, and over $300,000 just for one student, we really need to think about it from a perspective and think about it in advance. And so we actually can help you think about that.